I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Bunnelby. There have been a few different Pokemon based on rabbits, from the poisonous moon rabbit kaiju of Nidoran to the fire-type starter Scorbunny. While Bunnelby is a normal-type Pokemon with high-jumping hind legs, its evolution into Lopunny clearly draws from the bunny girl rather than the real animal. Away from folklore, mythology, and popular culture, rabbits are very common animals. They can be found all over the world, though they are something of a nuisance pest introduced by colonizers in places like Australia. Rabbits are herbivores, often prey animals, and are known not for living on the moon, producing poison potions, kicking fireballs, or karate kicking. They are mostly known from fleeing predators and burrowing underground. Bunnelby is a normal-type Pokemon, which looks like a grey rabbit standing on its hind legs, with a cute nose and brown highlights and ruff. It looks pretty much like a normal rabbit, and though it has unrealistically strong ears, it tunnels like a normal rabbit. Pokemon X tells us, "They use their large ears to dig burrows. They will dig the whole night through." And Pokemon Y says, "It has ears like shovels. Digging holes strengthens its ears so much that they can sever thick roots effortlessly." The name Bunnelby combines bunny, a cutesy name for rabbits, and tunnel. Similarly, the Japanese name Horubi combines the Japanese for digging with the English word bunny. Like real-life rabbits, Bunnelby is near the bottom of the food chain. Pokemon Shield tells us, "It's very sensitive to danger. The sound of Corviknight's flapping will have Bunnelby digging a hole to hide underground in moments." Perhaps it will have options besides running and hiding when, at level 20, Bunnelby evolves into Diggersby. Diggersby is a larger, chunkier rabbit, standing much more anthropomorphically, and with ears now preposterously large, like the claws of a massive construction vehicle. The brown markings on Bunnelby are now thick mud, forming a kind of beard on the face and a harumaki around the waist, as worn by overweight middle-aged Japanese men whose ill-fitting kimono won't stay closed without it. It could live comfortably alongside generic construction workers from the human world, getting work done with its newfound secondary ground typing. Pokemon X tells us, "With their powerful ears, they can heft boulders of a ton or more with ease. They can be a big help at construction sites." And Pokemon Y says, "As powerful as an excavator, its ears can reduce dense bedrock to rubble. When it's finished digging, it lounges lazily." The name Diggersby, of course, combines bunny, this time with digger. The Japanese name Horudo keeps horu to dig, but now brings in do or soil for the dirty markings and ground typing. Real rabbits do dig in the dirt, but they keep themselves very clean, and have incredibly soft, lustrous coats. Pokemon Shield tells us, "The fur on its belly retains heat exceptionally well. People used to make heavy winter clothing from fur shed by this Pokemon." I remember some initial disappointment in Bunnelby and Diggersby, perhaps because they seemed to fill such a similar role to Drillbur and Excadrill from the previous generation. Diggersby was never quite the competitive mainstay that Excadrill was, but it is a big, affable rabbit just doing a job. Who wouldn't love that? Music for Luke Loves Pokemon is by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. If you enjoy the podcast, find out about my other shows at podcastiopodcastius.org, or get in touch on Blue Sky @podcastpodcast, or support the shows at patreon.com/podcastiopodcastius. I love hearing from listeners. Up next are Fletchling and Scatterbug, so hit me up about those or any other Pokemon. And even if you don't feel like doing any of that, thank you so much just for listening. I love Fennekin, and remember, I love you too.